Boy, looks like Elon's on a winning streak, and we've got a couple of Elon videos for you today. You see, Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX and Twitter and all kinds of other stuff, has been a controversial figure for, his entire public career. He's well known for his bold and confident public statements, and more specifically, his tweets, which have sometimes landed him in some legal trouble. And in this latest case, well, it wasn't much different. You see, in August of 2018, Musk sent out a tweet that read, "Am considering taking Tesla private at 420. Funds secured." Or, I guess, funding secured. And boom! The tweet caused a significant stir in the financial markets and, of course, drew the attention of securities regulators, even though the statement included the word considering. Now, day to day, I consider a lot of things. Sometimes even selling everything off and going to live on a tropical island is on the table. That doesn't mean that I'm doing it. And I think a lot of people consider things. And if you're Elon Musk, you probably consider a lot of things. So what happens next is kind of amusing. Some very whiny Tesla investors quickly filed a lawsuit alleging that Musk's public statements resulted in billions of dollars in damages. I'm not sure how. Well, anyway, they filed a lawsuit, and the trial began in late January 2023, just a couple of weeks ago, featuring a few high-profile witnesses, including Elon himself, along with Tesla's former CFO and a former chief of staff. All of them had to give testimony. Now, during the trial, Musk's defense argued that the tweet was based on verbal assurances that he had received from Yasser al-Rumayyan. And Yasser is an official in the Saudi Arabia's private investment. That meeting essentially took place in July of 2018, hence the August conversation that was put out on Twitter. According to Musk, al-Rumayyan had committed to helping finance the deal, which was the reason that he tweeted the funding secured part of the message. Now, the whiny investors, again, returning to them, they hired Nicholas Porritt as attorney for Tesla's shareholders, who challenged, of course, the narrative that Musk and his team were putting out there, arguing that such a significant conversation over financing, estimated to be worth over $60 billion, would have had to have been put in writing, which of course was speculative supposition by him. And in closing arguments, Porritt told the jury that Musk had taken no notes and that sometimes people substitute what they wish happened for what actually happened. Of course, Elon hired an attorney, a good one, Alex Spiro of Quinn, Emanuel, Urquhart, and Sullivan, who argued, quite correctly, that Musk's adversaries had painted him as a fire-breathing dragon and that he couldn't be faulted for being a bad tweeter. Well, I tweet bad stuff from time to time, so I understand that. And in closing arguments, Musk's attorney said that the tweet should be considered not material enough to influence investors' trading choices. Let's consider, after all, that lots of people still listen to Jim Cramer, despite his terrible choices all along the way, especially recently. I wonder how much money that guy has lost. The verdict certainly was a relief for Elon Musk, I would imagine. And of course, all of his supporters like me who saw it as vindication of his actions. Now, the U.S. District Judge, Edward Chen, had already ruled before the trial that Musk's tweets should be considered untrue, but the jury had to decide if they were material. The question here ultimately came down to whether or not the rules that applied to everyone else should apply to Elon Musk. The verdict, which arrived very shortly after deliberations started, gave a clear answer to that question. Of course, there's no end to the situations that someone as freewheeling as Elon gets into. I think that happens pretty frequently when you speak your mind, sometimes without necessarily thinking things through. So you end up in the occasional spot of trouble. In fact, you can see another incident right over here in a video that I did that shows just that. And frankly, I have to say that I'm surprised this even made it to trial. I think it was a little absurd. Its results are unsurprising, to say the least. So congratulations to Elon. And I think we're going to have several more news items of Elon this week. Anyway, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.